Okay, so I guess at this point we just have to go back and go to this Ersen Castle for see more about it. I believe we have tried this records we came for. We came from. Let's take our leaves now. Okay then. But what's this? The lift is out of service. Fuck. And now? I see. This I want to do. So now we are stuck here? Oh, but look here. There is a set of buttons built into the wall. Hmm. I smell another puzzle. Surely one of those buttons will send this lift back up, but they're disconnected. So it's a puzzle? Yep, puzzle. Restarting the lift. The wires connected to lift to the button controlling it have somehow been severed. However, if you can connect the negative and the positive wires on the top to the wires carrying the same change below, you can fix the lift. To do this, draw lines between sets of terminals. Draw two lines to connect each positive and negative terminal to its corrupter and get the lift running again. Okie dokie then.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
Okay, nice. We are back in business. The lift is working again. Yay! The buttons appear to be working. We should be able to leave the mine now. Yay! Okay, then at this point I guess we just had to go back to the lift and get out from the mines and go to this castle for see if we can enter in some way or whatever. So let me just go out and let's see what. Oh, hi! Look who we have here. Hola, friend son, and I'm glad to see you. I was sure I'll never see another soul ever again. Hi, Pavel. Kind of surprised you're here. Hey, I know you. I know him too, Luke. I was talking El Mundo, and the last thing I remember I was sent in transito to Egypt. Dimmi, por favor, how long were these fine pyramids built? I'm pretty sure you are in the wrong place, Pavel. So yes, sir, you're not in Egypt. Do you remember how you got here? I haven't get the fog justice, senor. How this man's life is a mystery. Un minuto I'm heading for Africa, the next minuto I'm down here. We know around start poking all these things to pass the time, and I think I broke it. Yeah. That would make sense why the lift was working. It was because of him. Let me fix it. It's s'il vous plaît, I think. I don't know. I'm not French, so I'm not sure how to pronounce this. But I think it's s'il vous plaît or something like that. So, okay. Another puzzle. So, yes. Blessing or ornaments. Ornaments danger from a metal bar, and they will throw the bar off balance. The fire ornaments take as a special quality part in each type of moment when in different amounts. Three light ornaments weight the same as the heavy ornament, while two light ornaments weight the same as the medium ornaments. Okay, place one of the three segments in the race into the space marked question mark to restore the bar balance. Okay then. Let's see.
Consider this puzzle solved. Ha! Wonderful.
Okay, for some reason the thing was right, so yay for me, I guess. Good job. The crescent moon ornament is just heavy enough to balance things out. A single star ornament weighs the same as one sun and one moon together. Then the stand ornament that's supposed to connect the one with a question mark doesn't have any star-shaped ornaments. But if you compare the ornaments as shown above, you can work out what you should do you should go in the question mark space regardless. I suppose so, I guess. Oh, wonderbar! A million agitos in my mind. Now my mind is at ease. I can finally leave this musty dump. Just don't get lost again, right? Check the map or something when you need to go somewhere, since you will need that. But I got another key, so that's fine, I guess. And now I want to see this diary. Before let's check the Layton journal for seeing new entry. Having finally stumbled upon Mina's diary, I learned that shortly after a strange aura was found in Fulsense, about 15 years ago. A mysterious illness began to spread through town. I believe it was this illness that first gave birth to rumors of a curse. Sadly, the diary had little less of offering in the way of information. Just what happened here in the last 15 years? The question. But okay, now let's read the diary, and I think it remains just one key before it's all finished. Yes, it remains only one key. So let's see this. I don't know how many days have passed waiting to hear back from her. It's been so long, in fact, that I can barely remember even sending a letter. Maybe she really don't love me. Maybe she living in some other town, happily married to another man. For some reason I have the feeling that she's not. But who knows? Anything can happen, I guess. But yeah, it remains one last key and the outside diary is complete. Okay, now let's see where I'm supposed to go. Okay, we are out of the mines, so at this point... oh, hi! Oh, Mr. Layton! Hey, Joseph! What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Ma sei un question, Luke, but whatever. Now, Luke, sir, if you might be so bold, what brings you to these parts? Well, the professor have been doing a bit of spying you for some time now. So you were stalking us. You led quite the investigation and it won't be long before it all snap into focus for you. It is for that reason I feel like I can no longer head the truth of this place from you. Then tell us, what is the truth behind this place? What are you getting at, sir? Yeah, what are you talking about exactly? Maybe if you can be more specific, it would be nicer, you know? You ever seen my studio? All those pictures of the town there. Those are pictures I took. Interesting. The ones in the station are my work as well. Aha, okay, that's interesting. Those photographs I've held on my interest for some time now. I don't feel as much, Layton. As they should, Mr. Layton. Do you remember our last meeting in my shop? You pointed out a strange phenomenon occurring in photos taken within full sense. Yeah, I remember that. What about it? Yes, just one curiosity among the many we've seen in this town. It feels as though they were the whole of a false sense conspiracy to keep a secret hidden from us. The feeling is right, sir. You see, Folsense is across the town. And by that we can have noticed that. Cursed? Look, we saw the diary. Of course, this fucking town is cursed. To create such a mess seems base, but I assure you the town at best is the very definition of the word. Perhaps the curse is a punishment we are meant to endure for the great mistake of our past. Maybe, but it depends on what the mistake you did. But life must eventually end, and I feel it won't be long now before we awaken. How philosophical is this thing? Huh? Yeah, I'm like you, Luke. I encourage you to head to that castle in the distance and to meet with Duke Anton. Is this Anton the eldest son of the previous Duke? If it's the guy we saw in the painting, I think it is. He is. Duke Anton as president over Elsen Castle since his father's passing some time ago. Okay, so I suppose the blonde guy is Anton. Okay, got it. I served the Elsen family until that day 15 years ago when I left it all behind and fled. So you were at the castle, Mr. Joseph. Interesting. No less like in the first game with the lady that worked for Lady Katia. No, Lady Katia. The lady that was in the mansion. I don't remember how she was called, but you get what I mean. I don't think Anton will forgive me. You see, he's a man who abhors betrayal above all else. What inspired 50 years ago? The answer to all your questions can be found at the castle. I urge you to head there. Perhaps a voice of reason like yours might persuade Duke Anton to listen. Maybe, I guess. If you believe it will settle the matter, I will visit the castle. Yes, see with your own eyes what's become of this town. Perhaps then we will finally reach the end of this dark tunnel where we've been traveling through. Yeah, maybe, I guess. Look, I believe our destination has become apparent. You know where we must go next, don't you? Yep, we must go to the castle for good the bottom of this mystery. The people we have tracked are scared to death of the vampire they say is living up in the castle. In the chat with the photographer all raises more questions. Yeah, I agree with that. What happened 50 years ago? No idea. And what on earth is going on in that castle? That's what we need to find out. Almost overnight, the Hetzel family became incredibly wealthy when they discovered the same gold. If you can understand the story behind that, or questions about the reason box will be answered. But how are we going to get into the castle, Professor? Yeah, I'm very sure the gate from that castle is kinda closed, so how are we going to get in? I don't think it's the kind of place we can just add water into. Yeah, that's kinda complicated, look. Oh, but I won't say it's impossible by any means. What do you mean? The tracks we saw on the road to the castle were still very fresh. Okay, maybe I get what you plan to do, Layton. We need only follow it to find our way to the castle. It can work, I guess. Oh, of course. The coach is our ticket in. We just have to wait for the next cart. Excellent introduction, Luke. Now, shall we get going? I'm ready to go wherever you are, Professor. Just lead the way. Okay, we have a mystery solved. Nice. The symbols are actually a chest belonging to the Ersen family, who once ruled over Folsense. It's clear that the Ersen family and the Allison box are deeply connected. Or at least is what we think so. Okay, but I think at this point we'll go to the castle next episode and see what we'll find there. If we can find this duke or the vampire in there. So yeah, I guess that until then, I'll see you next time.